Hey everyone, finish watching the next episode of Mystic Knights, Tir na Nog. Rowan and his companions are captured by the little people of Tir na Nog and are taken to see their king, Finvara. Rowan shows him his birthmark. The king recognizes it. He has part of the scroll. He agrees to give it to the heroes if they pass a test. They fall through a trap door and the walls begin to close in. They manage to slip out, but Ivar's sleeve gets caught between some stones. Rowan goes back to rescue him. Ivar pledges loyalty to him in return. They come to a pit of blue and red colored stone pillars. Angus wanders off and finds a pot of gold. A fairy guarding it tries to tempt him into tricking his friends. Angus makes the right choice and helps his friends and forgets the pot of gold. A fairy flies in to warn them that the next test will be dangerous. They ask her to go out and report back to them how the army of Kells is faring. They sink through quicksand and fall back into the king's chamber. He tells them they failed and begins to cast a spell on them, but Deirdre steps forward and requests that only she be cursed and the others set free. The king reverses his spell and congratulates them. This was the true final test. He hands over the scroll and reveals magic armor and a dragon. They must find them on their own. Before they leave, though, King Finvara gives them new enchanted weapons. The flying fairy from earlier returns and tells them that Temra's forces are breaching the castle of Kells. They join the battle and with their new weapons manage to drive off the invading army and defeat Maeve's monster. This is a great follow-up to the premiere. I'm glad the series is taking its time with our heroes finding their individual powers. The little people of Tir na Nog are pretty basic-looking leprechaunish beings. Finvara works as a leader. Even tiny and with a squeaky voice, he has an air of authority to him. The tests aren't particularly impressive or creative, but they serve their purpose in the story. We get little glimpses into the future, and we see what our hero's armor will look like, as well as a dragon. Draganta remains a mystery, though. What does he look like? Is he even human? The battle between Temra and Kells is bloodless and safe for all the very young kids that may be watching, but it's all well choreographed and isn't overly cartoonish. This episode, we meet Finvara, played by Pidar Lamb. He has credits going back to the 50s. He's best known to most kids of the 2000s as the voice of the grandpa on the old PBS show Jakers. Another character we see a bit more of here is Queen Maeve's guard Torque. He was played by Gary O'Brien. He's had roles in some big shows over the years, like Game of Thrones and Young Indiana Jones. He's still active today. Another fun one. I can't wait to see our heroes find their armor. So that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.